I've just done a video earlier today about how this feels like a new Manchester United. A Manchester United that might be able to look out for different targets, multiple targets, go for multiple deals at once. Or how about, out of nowhere, Fabrizio Romano confirming that Manchester United have had a formal bid for LENY accepted by Lille today. Out of nowhere, 3-pointer. Nobody really saw that coming. Do I think LENY will join Man United? I will say right now, I would still expect him to join Real Madrid. But Man United have not been sitting around waiting to see. Everton, are you going to accept that bid for Jared Branthwaite? Never mind. We're going to move on anyway. You can chase us instead of us chasing you. That's a big difference. I'm going to run through this, all right? Fabrizio Romano here confirming that Man United have had a formal bid worth over 50 million euros for LENY accepted by Lille. Lille insisting with Euro to accept Manchester United as it is the best proposal on their table. Euro has always given a priority to Real Madrid, waiting for them, and the decision is up to Euro. Now, Euro is going to be a free agent next summer. All right, so it's in Lille's best interest to sell him for the highest price. Reports from France suggest that Real Madrid's offer was in and around the sort of 15 to 20 million euro range. And Man United came, slapped it on the table. Well, we know that we're willing to offer that for around about that for De Ligt and also for Branthwaite too. So we've got the money. Would it mean signing Euro? Anyway, we'll get into it. But we know full well that Euro has been somebody that Manchester United have been actively pursuing, to use David Ornstein's words. But at that time, and we still all kind of feel it, Euro to Madrid feels far more likely. But the words right there, a unique market opportunity, is what Euro is considered. Now, to go further into what Fabrizio Romano has said previously, is LENY he's always given his priority to Real Madrid. He wants to join Real Madrid. That's the club that he wants to move to. For some of you, that would be a reason just to walk away from anything to do with Euro, because there's no point signing a player who doesn't want to play for Manchester United. But this has now developed. And look at this, all right? This is what Fabrizio Romano is saying on top of that. Real Madrid remain very relaxed and calm on LENY, even after Manchester United's bid. Real Madrid are aware of Euro's preference to join them, the deal to be done this summer at their conditions below that offer there, the Man United put in, 50 million plus, or happy to wait until June 2025 to sign Euro as a free agent. Now, you remember full well, that's exactly what Real Madrid did with Kylian Mbappe. And Real Madrid got their way. Mbappe stayed. They got him for free, albeit with a massive signing on bonus. If Lille get their way here, LENY is going to be a Manchester United player next season. Done. And I always find this a bit confusing. Like, how much power does a player have in a set of negotiations? Because right, so say there's two bids on the table here now, from Real Madrid and LENY from Real Madrid and Manchester United, there's some for LENY. We've offered over 50 million plus add-ons. Lille have accepted. It's way north of what Real Madrid are willing to offer. But does Euro have to accept that move? Can he just reject that move? Can he just go on strike, but then he'd be in breach of contract? I suppose it could get messy if he wants to. But LENY is somebody who, as David Ornstein put it there, is a market opportunity. But for Manchester United, I said it earlier today, and this is just more evidence of it. This is a different looking Manchester United. It was only last night that we put in a second bid for Jared Branthwaite. This morning in the live show, we were discussing, do we expect us to go back in? And I was like, well, maybe we'll go back in at 55 mil. But then some of you fairly said, so what's the point in that, Sam? It's probably not going to be accepted. Or maybe Manchester United are going, well, you know what? That's our offer on the table there to Everton. It's not going to go any higher than 50 mil. All right? You know what will really, really shake them up? Okay, let's go over here and put that same offer in to Lille for LENY, because it's not as if he would be a bad signing. And for a lot of people, he may well be a perfect signing. Played there in a 4-2-3, well, kind of like a 4-4-2 system, really, at Lille last season as the right-sided centre-back. And I think it's his combination of, like, if you were to look at his body style, I'm going to do a lot more research into LENY, all right? If we need to, I'm going to do a transfer profile on him. And I watched plenty of the games at Lille last season, but from all that I've read so far in terms of scouting reports and what I've watched, it's his combination of sort of athleticism and quite a lanky looking frame, but one that he can carry about. He can stick a leg in. He's confident and comfortable with the ball at his feet. And he has all the raw attributes as an 18-year-old for somebody who in the right environment with the right coaching staff, the right nutritionists, and right everything else behind him in 2 years' time could just obviously grow out a little bit, but has all the natural attributes. And for United, I think this might give some parallels, anybody who remembers it, to when Rafael Varane was a Lens player. Fergie wanted him. Manchester United wanted him. But it was Zinedine Zidane who went in and spoke to Rafael Varane. How old was he there? Was he a teenager there? I can't remember how old he was. Can't be that far off 18. He chose to join Real Madrid. I think he made the right choice. He won, 4 or 5 Champions Leagues? God knows. But he listened to Zidane and he moved across. Could this be a situation where Manchester United are going toe-to-toe with somebody who is said by some to be Rafael Varane's replacement in the France squad? But maybe, in some sort of weird way, he could become Rafael Varane's replacement in Manchester United's squad as well. I'm actually looking more towards Matthijs de Ligt as a potential replacement, but could we be looking at Manchester United this summer signing Matthijs de Ligt from Bayern Munich as a right-sided centre-back? LENY YORD, last season, he played as a right-sided centre-back. Now, I don't know enough about his game to know if he's confident playing off the left. But, the top-level centre-back surely can play on both, even if they do have a preference. But Manchester United are not just going to sit here, and this is where it's a big difference from last time. We're not just going to sit here and wait to see what Everton do. Will they accept the 50 million bid? Well, I don't know, lads. Let's just wait 2 weeks to find out. Are they not going to accept it? Balls. What do we do now? Right, we have no idea about alternatives. Let's try and find someone in the market quickly. United have acted decisively. And the day after we put in the bid that Everton have immediately rejected, we've moved on elsewhere. Different targets, all with their own qualities and all with their own pros and cons. And LENY YORD, as David Ornstein called it there, somebody who was considered a unique market opportunity. And if he does join Real Madrid, which Fabrizio Romano is still pretty confident that he will, if a player wants to join Real Madrid and Real Madrid wants to play, typically that's kind of what happens, right? As I said at the start of the video, how much power does a player have to... Because Lille might be losing out on 40, 50, 60 million euros, which would be huge for them. Do you think that LENY YORD will be a Manchester United player next season? Because Fabrizio Romano has confirmed that not only have Man United put a bid in, but Lille have accepted that bid. And now the decision lies with LENY YORD. Does he really want that move to Real Madrid so much that he would turn everything down at United and sit there and wait and leave as a free transfer? Would Lille let that happen? I don't know the ins and outs of it, but this feels like a very different Manchester United. And I'm excited about the prospect. We're going to get 2 centre-backs next summer. Well, this summer, for next season. It could well be Branthwaite. Unlikely, I think. But maybe it could be YORD. And maybe it could be de Ligt. And I don't think there's many people that saw that coming. But the bid's been accepted. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure you drop a like on the video and subscribe to United People's TV. Boy, this summer window's heating up already. Hot.